In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 different college basketball games happening on February 15, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets, as we provide these videos on a daily basis, and I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like access to our exclusive betting picks, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. Kentucky versus Tennessee. The number 4 Kentucky Wildcats, streaking along with 6 straight wins, travel to Tennessee to take on the 16th-ranked Volunteers in a marquee Southeastern Conference matchup on Tuesday night. The Wildcats are clicking on all cylinders as of late, with 2 of the victories in this stretch coming against top 25 teams. Number 6 Kansas and number 25 Alabama. Tennessee has won 4 straight games and is 13-0 at home this season. The 2 teams met earlier this season in Kentucky, with the Wildcats rolling to a 107-79 win just 1 month ago. Kentucky is 4-11-1 against the spread in their last 16 road games and 1-11 against the spread in their last 12 Tuesday games. The under is 6-2 in Kentucky's last 8 road games. Tennessee is 12-3-1 against the spread in their last 16 games following an against the spread loss. The under is 9-3 in Tennessee's last 12 Tuesday games. The road team is 5-1 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 6 head-to-head meetings. There are times when one team is just a horrible matchup for another, and I feel strongly that this is the case in the matchup between Kentucky and Tennessee. Even though the Wildcats will likely be without Washington, Kentucky is a nightmare matchup for the undersized but aggressive Volunteers. In the first matchup just a month ago, the Volunteers shot 53% from the field overall and 48% from the 3PT line and still lost by 28 points. The Wildcats shot an astounding 68% from the field and 61% from 3PT range. In addition, Kentucky had 36 points in the paint, 32 points off turnovers, and 27 points on the fast break. Tennessee had a grand total of 1 fast break point. Kentucky controlled the pace of the game from the outset and didn't even have to utilize Tshiebwe, who scored just 9 points to go along with 12 rebounds. Will Kentucky shoot at such an outrageous rate again? Absolutely not, and neither will the Volunteers. Kentucky will, however, shoot in the 50% plus range because they have fine-tuned their offense even more over the past month and will absolutely go through Tshiebwe in this game. They will do so even more so with Washington unavailable. I also expect the Wildcats to own a much bigger rebounding edge in this game because, quite simply, there will be more misses. Kentucky also beat the Volunteers at their own game in the first matchup, forcing them into 20 turnovers while committing just 12. Kentucky absolutely dismantled Tennessee in their first match, converting at 68% from the field and a stunning 61% from beyond the arc. While they are unlikely to replicate these shooting figures in Knoxville, they have some clear mismatches they will be able to exploit in the paint and on the perimeter. Tennessee will struggle to find an answer for Tshiebwe and Kayan Brooks down low. If Washington can't go, keep an eye on Kellen Grady to replace his scoring and have a big night. He is averaging over 43% from deep this season. This is just not a great matchup for Tennessee, and Kentucky will come out aggressive, still hoping for a shot at the Southeastern Conference regular season title and a potential number 1 seed in the tournament. Ultimately, Kentucky is too hot at the moment to bet against, and the deeper, more versatile squad. Kentucky to cover the spread is our first leg parlay play as a full game side pick. Wisconsin versus Indiana. The 13th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers head into Bloomington to take on the Indiana Hoosiers in Big Ten action. The Badgers coming off of an upset loss at home to Rutgers, 73-65. Indiana, meanwhile, has suffered through recent suspensions and a losing streak to go along with it. The Hoosiers have lost 3 straight games since head coach Mike Woodson was forced to suspend 4 players due to conduct detrimental to the team. Indiana is 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games. The over is 4-1 in Wisconsin's last 5 games played on Tuesday. The under is 4-1 in Indiana's last 5 games played on Tuesday. The under is 4-1 in the Badgers' last 5 games following an against the spread loss. Johnny Davis was the top player for Wisconsin, scoring scoring 23 points and adding 9 rebounds. Race Thompson was the top player for Indiana, scoring 12 points and adding 9 rebounds. Both teams are fairly average in terms of adjusted tempo, so I don't expect a fast-paced game. Indiana has a very efficient defense, 19th in the country, while Wisconsin is nearly as efficient at 31st in the nation. Both defenses will play close to the vest and force the other team to take contested shots. Don't expect a large number of turnovers. Wisconsin turns it over less than 10 times per game and had just 4 in the first game, and Indiana is also careful with the ball. It will come down to shot making, and both teams will battle, but there will not be many easy looks. Expect a grinding game in the 60s. This game is going to be a battle for every point. Both teams are stronger on defense than they are on offense, and with Indiana the discrepancy is reasonably large. They both play around league average pace-wise, but when two strong teams are going head-to-head in a defensive-minded bout, possessions can drag out longer than usual. Look for a close game, a hard-fought game, and one where points are at a premium. Under the projected total is our second parlay leg play as a full game total pick. Wyoming versus New Mexico. Two Mountain West teams will face off against each other on Tuesday as the Wyoming Cowboys travel to the pit to take on the New Mexico Lobos. Wyoming enters this game with a 21-3 record after beating San Jose State on the road by 22 points in its last game, while New Mexico enters this game with a 10-14 record after beating a non-Division I team by 32 points in its last game. New Mexico is 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The under is 6-0 in Wyoming's last 6 road games. The over is 4-1 in New Mexico's last 5 games against a team with a winning straight-up record. Graham Ike has been the top player for Wyoming, scoring 29 points and grabbing 15 rebounds. Jay Allen Tauber was the top player for New Mexico, scoring 25 points and grabbing 6 rebounds. These two teams have been heading in opposite directions all season long, so this line looks a bit low. Wyoming has won 21 of its first 24 games, while New Mexico still has a losing record, so I expect the Cowboys to look extremely sharp over these 40 minutes. Plus, Wyoming ranks 77th in defensive efficiency according to Ken Palm rankings, while New Mexico ranks 256th in defensive efficiency according to Ken Palm rankings, so I expect the Cowboys to generate significantly easier looks on the offensive end throughout this game. The Lobos have lost 8 of their last 11 games and 3 of their last 5 home games. They play well offensively, but they haven't been as sharp in recent games, scoring less than 75 points per game in their last 3 games. They were very active on the offensive glass during the stretch, grabbing less than 5 offensive rebounds per game. So don't expect them to get a lot of extra scoring opportunities in this game. They were also very careless with the ball, which will be a problem against the Cowboys, who have been dialed in defensively, holding their last 3 opponents under 63 points per game. The Cowboys have played well offensively and also shoot the ball well on the road, where they are making 45% of their shots. They take advantage of their opportunities at the free throw line, and they've done a good job on the offensive glass. With the Lobos struggling defensively at home, they will have a hard time slowing down the Cowboys. Wyoming to win and cover the spread is our third parlay play as full game side pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel. Leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.